may I invite the most important speaker of this session, I can say that, Dr. Poonam Kashyap, Vice-Chancellor, Alard University, Pune.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for giving me this opportunity. My eminent speakers, my fellow colleagues have already mentioned and put the actually stage for what we can do and what we have done. What important here is, because I don't want to repeat the same things, the same numbers, but by these numbers, actually, we already know that our students are our future. And when we are talking about our future, how we can improve that future so that we can go even more better. So we are already on that stage, so we don't need to worry too much. But there are slight changes which we need to do. And the NEP 2020 is doing a lot of different things. And I sometimes feel like there are a lot of paperwork which we being the university have to do to actually tell them, showcase them that we are doing this. Apart from that, what we should actually do, there are some gaps, still some gap, which I feel like we need to fill. We need to look at those gaps and try to see that from where we can start. As our Vandana ma'am have already mentioned, that the things will start from home. So if we start teaching our kids, our children, that they are the future and how they can actually look at others, will make a huge difference. So now when it comes to the knowledge, the technology, the experience, we can teach, being a university, we are being teachers and trying to teach lots of different things, the fundamentals, the skills, the knowledge to our student. Why are we being teacher? Why not we can become the facilitator? Instead of being a teacher, if we can be the facilitator and let them study by themselves, just guide them to find the right answer by themselves. We don't need to be the teacher and handhold them and say like this you need to do. We do leave our kids' hand when we want them to start walking. So I think being a university, we need to look at those things. The skills which we are trying to inbuild, instead of trying to inbuild, give the opportunities to your students so that they can actually, without knowing that they are learning something, they actually start learning. Give them the task, give them the questions, give them the problem, let them come up with the solutions. And believe me, if you have 60 students in your class, you will get 60 solutions to one problem. How much solutions you can think of? Being a teacher, you can think about 5 solutions, 10 solutions, not 60. So if you want to improve your university, improve your city, improve your country, this is the things which we need to bring in. This is the thing in which we need to start thinking about. When we talk about our teachers, we always say that we need to give them training, we need to teach them and so that they can be the better teacher. Can we think about, like, when we are talking about the industry collaboration, we don't really send our teacher to do some shadowing or to actually see how the industry works. Can we do that? Can we let our teacher go out in the industry and see how actually the industry works? The teachers who never visited the industry will never be able to teach students how to apply the knowledge which they are getting in the school, or in these colleges, or in the universities. So we need to start thinking about the solutions. We need to start about how we can equip our own teachers so that they can be at that stage. Me staying UK for last 20 years, I have seen a huge difference. The things which we are implementing now in the UK from last 15 years, when I came in the teaching environment, I have seen that they have actually implementing that. They not only just teach our students, they also ask our faculties and teachers to go in the industries, do some kind of training, a 1-week training, 10 days training, depending on their position, and that will actually help the students to know better. Because they are living with the students, spending more time with the students, so they also need to know how we can do it. That's the one thing which we need to look at. The another thing which we need to look at is when we are collaborating with the industries, we should also try to understand the need of the industries. If we can build that in our student, and building doesn't mean that we need to teach it, again, facilitate our students so that our student can start learning those skills by themselves, giving the task, giving the problem-based learning, give the problem, let them come up with the solution, give the projects to them, the live projects, so that these projects can help them to actually come up with the solutions. And believe me, these solutions will help the industries as well. The industry will also put a lot of finance on these things because they will get these solutions very rapidly. When industries have people like our old age type people, what will happen? The knowledge system is very limited. But when it comes to the student, their imagination is pretty high. And with that, these knowledge system actually increase. So when we mix our knowledge with our students' knowledge, it will make a huge difference. So now I want to pose these questions in front of you. How can we make this thing happen? Can we actually do and make or come up with the policies, the strategies, which can not only help our student, but help our teachers? And that will make a huge difference. That is what I believe.